Today I'm about to show you house hacking with Airbnb. You've never seen this before, and this one is dope. Alright, so check this out, right? I'm here with Tasha, and Tasha did what is a popular term now, house hacking, right? So house hacking is basically where you live on one side of the property and you rent out the other side, or you live in one of the rooms and in the house, let's say you have a 3-bedroom house and you rent out the other 2 bedrooms that either cover the mortgage, you might cash flow, or you might come out of pocket a few $100 if so. The term house hacking has probably been around in the real estate industry for about 6-7 years. Now, prior to that, we just used to call it buying a duplex and living in one side and then renting out the other, as an investment property. So I remember when I first moved down to Charlotte, that was my intentions at the time, but it didn't work out right as such. And duplexes, triplexes, and quads, they were not popular down in Charlotte at the time, so it's not a lot of them in the city. So I didn't end up going that route, but we got Tasha who did it. Tasha, first things first, thank you for coming on. You're house hacking this. You live on one side. You're gonna Airbnb this, but how did you get in real estate? Like, what made you even say, "Hey, I wanna invest in real estate"? What made you say that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I heard an ad on the radio some years ago, and they were talking about how you can get into real estate with no money. I was in college. I didn't have no money. I wanted to get into real estate, so I called the ad and I went through the process. It was called Fortune Builders. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Very big.
Very big. And
Very big,
I got into real estate through Fortune Builders. They ignited a fire, and it was something I was like, well, I ain't got the money, but I'm gonna figure this out some kind of way. And I've been doing it ever since.
Okay. So with the Fortune Builders, you went to the free seminar?
Yeah, I went to the free seminar.
Now, when you went to the free seminar, did you
Paid to go to the next seminar? Yep.
You paid to go to the next seminar.
Mm-hmm.
How much you paid for that one?
It was $300.
$300. And then after the $300, did you pay for the next one?
There wasn't the next one. It was you pay, it was like $15,000. I can't remember the
okay.
amount for the course, and then you can get the actual online base where you can talk to coaches and things like that. And yes, I paid for that too.
You paid for that?
Yes.
Okay. So you're actually a success student, though. You actually did something.
Yes.
That's dope, man. Shout out to Fortune Builders, man. The free, the $300, and then the $15,000.
Yeah.
So you paid $15,300 for your education, and now it's about to be an infinity return, though, because I'm sure you made back the $15,000 already. So
sure have.
Yeah. So you're making an infinity return. But we'll get to that. My college degree didn't necessarily pay off. I was in the call center. So my self-education with real estate, that paid off tremendously. So cool. All right. So shout out to Fortune Builders. Also, if you want to learn about real estate, you can go to DuruSquad.com. It's not $15,000. Just go to DuruSquad.com. Check out the price, man. You get access to me. I've been investing in real estate since '07. All right, so back to you, Tasha. So you found out about that. Tell me what happens next. Tell me about you learned about this creative real estate investing thing. I've been investing since '07, right? Mm-hmm. Bought a rental '08 in Charlotte. Wait, my first flip, I lost money. $7,000 a piece. Me and my partner, we lost money. My first flip in Jersey. '08, I bought a rental in Charlotte, working in the call center. '09, another one. And I was told my debt to income was too high. I didn't know about creative real estate then. Then 2010, I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. That changed my life. Went to the RIA, and that's when I found out about creative real estate, and I was just blown away. Like, what? I could make $5,000 by just pushing paper? Nah, I gotta do this thing. It blows your mind. You learn about creative real estate. Tell me about your first deal.
So I've had a lot of deals. I tried wholesaling like yourself. Never been successful with wholesaling. I've gotten under contract, but I never could actually successfully get it to an end buyer. So I said, this ain't gonna work. I'm not cut out for wholesaling, and it's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
And I talked to just this woman I know that's successful, and I asked her, how would you go about starting? I got money, but I can't wholesale. And she said, just get a duplex or something bigger and live in one. And so that's what I did. I went and got my first property in Lansing, Michigan, a triplex for $129, and I lived in one and rented out the other 2.
Now, when you lived in one, rented out the other two pay for the mortgage?
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. That's where you start. Like that, the lady gave you that advice and you just took action.
Yep.
You're an action taker.
You gotta be.
And that's impressive for an engineer.
I think we all are.
No.
Okay.
They be so analytical.
I'm from the streets. Okay. There's only a certain amount of analytics you can do. I've lived a life. And you live, I feel like I'm not really compatible with a lot of them. But I've lived a life. I've seen struggle. And I said I'm not going to keep struggling and that I'm not going to be a slave to this job forever. So, I can run analyticals on my actual job. That's about it.
I'm like you. Like, I'm not signing up for struggle. I'm not signing up to be a slave for my job. So, and listen, we can't relate. So I did my thing and it paid off for me, thankfully. But let me just go back to the engineers, man. They are just so analytical. They will not do they will not take action, man. I gotta make sure all the A's and are crossed, the I's are dotted, and they won't take action. But you took action. All right, so you got the triplex. So you were living for free. Mm-hmm. Were you cash flowing while you were there?
I was still cash flowing.
Cash flowing while you were there, living for free. How did you end up in Charlotte, North Carolina?
I graduated with my PhD, so I'm a doctor. And then after I graduated with my PhD, I got a job here in Charlotte. And all
right, we're going to call you Dr. Tasha. This is Dr. Tasha. I'm sorry for calling you Tasha.
You good.
You earned that. All right, Dr. Tasha. So you got your PhD and you moved down to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Now, what does PhD stand for? Because some of us, we think player haters degree, but you ain't no player hater.
I really don't know.
All right, but she a doctor though. She a doctor. She's not a player hater. Moved to Charlotte, you got a job here. All right, now did you first rent or did you just buy this as soon as you moved?
Nah, I bought this straight out the gate. I actually bought it sight unseen. I was in Michigan. I knew I wanted to buy something, and I just bought it.
You are bold. You are bold. She is bold. You're bold.
Scary moment. I was, oh Jesus! I hope it's good. But yeah, I just bought it sight unseen.
You bold. Yeah, you from the streets for real. You moved in one side and you said, hey, listen, I'm gonna fix up the other side because a lot of this work you did yourself. So you're not scared to get your hands dirty.
Oh no.
Okay, you're not scared to get your hands dirty?
I have a little sweat equity.
Yeah, you got some sweat equity in this because she was just telling us before the camera came on, she was doing the leaves and all that. I met the guy yesterday to do my leaves because I'm gonna pay him because I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, she get down and dirty. And when you first got it, did you know you were gonna do an Airbnb or that came across that idea came later?
I knew it from the start. Yeah.
All right, you're gonna do Airbnb. Okay. All right. Well, cool. All right. Well, let's do a tour. So we're in the living room. I love the flooring. What you did with the floor. You have the luxury vinyl plank flooring, a nice color. She went with the more expensive blinds. I swear, my rentals and Airbnb, I got the cheap blinds, the cheapest blinds you can find, them plastic joints. Well, ones that break easily, but she got the good ones. I put those in my house, my personal house. Since it's right in our face, we're gonna check out this kitchen, right? I love the color of the cabinets, the handles, stainless steel appliance set. Tell me about this countertop.
Yeah, so this countertop before, when I bought the place, it was a tile countertop, just pink salmon looking tile. It didn't really look that great. And I knew I had to get rid of it, but I didn't really want to do all the work of pulling it out. So what I decided to do was pour resin right on top, doing a marble effect. I used Ligari products for that, and it came out pretty nice.
Yeah, it came out real nice. What's that room right there?
That's the laundry room.
Laundry room.
It's
okay.
Laundry room.
It's a laundry room. Okay, so you got the laundry room. Interesting thing. This comes with a half bath. So it comes with a half bath. And they got a full bath, which is pretty cool. Let's go into this bedroom over here. Oh, wow. This can sleep one, or is that?
It's going to be two. So I still haven't put together this other bed. But it's going to have 2 twin bedrooms in here. So it'll sleep 2.
So 2 twin beds are going to be in here?
Yep.
Okay. The Jack and Jill. They got a shower and a tub in here. And then we have another bedroom.
Yeah, so this is the main bedroom. It'll be just this queen bed. And once it's decorated, it'll be that. That couch is a let-out couch in the living room, and there's also a blow-up mattress.
Okay,
just
cool.
Small guests.
On your Airbnb ad, how many people you gonna say that this sleeps?
Probably 4.
2 here, 2 there. Then what about the pullout?
I don't think I'm included.
You're gonna include? Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay.
If they ask, they'd be like, it's 6 of us. Is it? I would say it's a blow-up mattress or there's a pull-out couch.
I tell people about the pull-out couch. I just say I don't know how to pull it out. I told the person that, and they was just like, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. And
they figured it out.
We're heading back out here. How much longer do you say you have to go to be live on the Airbnb site?
I say a month.
About a month. Okay, so February you'll be live?
Oh yeah.
All right, February you'll be live. And just from past experience, it starts off slow.
I bet.
Starts off slow because you're not going to have any feedback or anything like that. And what you do is discount the rate so you can get your feedback up, and then you'll be good from there. I don't get a lot of success on VRBO.
Oh, okay.
I don't get a lot of success on it, but some people do. I set it up now as if they want to go on VRBO to book it, I gotta approve the request. It's not automatically approved. Airbnb is automatically approved because I would conflict dates and I gotta cancel and refund the people back on VRBO. They do have third-party softwares that do all that for you, so your scheduled calendar doesn't conflict on Airbnb. But yeah, the one that somebody recommended, it was so difficult to use. I just gave up on it. So you'll consider yourself a buy and hold investor. Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
Buy and hold investor. You do real estate passively because you do work full time.
Yeah.
All right. So by you working full time, you do real estate passively. You're leveraging your W-2, which I tell people they should do. Educate themselves and leverage your W-2. How did you find this real estate deal?
This one was right on the MLS.
Okay.
Yeah.
You found on the MLS, so you had a realtor, and the realtor recommend, hey, okay, we can get this done.
Yeah, my realtor actually, I was looking for a single family home, and this popped up. It was outside of my single family home budget, and I saw it, and I sent it to my realtor. I was like, we're getting that. She's like, that's not a single family home. I said, she's like, it is outside your budget. I said, we're getting that. And so I said, I don't care what you gotta do, make it happen, and she made it happen.
You did the work yourself. How much did you end up paying for this?
And renovations?
No,
Or
for the price of the property.
The price of the property was $360.
$360. How much is the renovations?
A little under $10K.
Okay, that's good. Hopefully you should get about between $3,000 and $4,000 a month. Once you really start bubbling. Again, it starts off slow because you're not gonna have any feedback. Once you start, you should get between $3,000 and $4,000 a month. And what I did, since you're gonna have two twin size, you're targeting families, and being that you're targeting families and people with children, you eliminate the partying stuff. So for mine, right, I do a theme. So for mine, I'm targeting people that need workspace. I got a printer with Wi-Fi in there.
Okay.
Of course a Wi-Fi, but a printer that has Wi-Fi. I have a desk. I was a 3-1. I made a 2 with an office.
Okay.
I made a 2 with an office, and so people can go there to get work done. So I'm targeting that crowd to eliminate the people who want to go there and make parties and do other things. This is people, hey, listen, you want to get some business done? We got a printer here, paper in there, etc. And it's a bunch of motivational quotes in mine. But Dr. Tasha, so in reference to this, right? What's your goal with this? What's your goal with real estate?
Essentially, I just want to get more rental properties, hopefully an apartment building at some point. To consolidate it, I don't want to have a whole bunch of rentals all over the place. But if I can get it all under one building, that's my goal, and to help people.
North Carolina or in Michigan? You want to do
don't
it?
matter.
It don't matter. Okay.
What state? No.
Okay. All right. Now, so far, for you being in Charlotte, do you like it here?
It's cool. I've been working on this house since I got here, so I haven't really enjoyed Charlotte. But it's cool. I like the weather.
Yeah,
better than
Michigan better, way better than Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Way better than Michigan. Yeah, me and my cameraman, we were out there. Our first time in Detroit, both our first time in Detroit, we went in December.
This is when January, February, because February is the worst month. It's awful.
We went to Chicago in February.
We did.
And you'll get autumn, and it's windy.
Yeah.
Chicago. Nice.
We definitely did Chicago in February, and that was terrible. So yeah. Dr. Tasha, first of all, I want to thank you. But people are going to reach out to you. They're going to have questions. One more question for people to know. Ideally, if you were to, we don't need the exact number, but if you were to clear $4,000 a month, you would be making, not only covering your mortgage, but you would be making money as well.
Yeah.
Sure. So you'll be living for free, which is the benefits of house hacking.
Exactly.
The benefits of living for free. So you are going to put Wi-Fi in here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I tell them to bring their own streaming passwords.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all the TVs are smart TVs and connected to the Wi-Fi. So if you have your streaming device, you can just log right on in and still be able to watch. So there's I gotta put the TVs on the wall. There's some other furniture that's in my side of the unit that I haven't brought over here. I might even put a nice speaker if you did want to have a party. outside because it's a really big deck and a really big backyard. So if you want to do something out there,
Yeah, I discourage that.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I
a
discourage
lot of Airbnb people
Yeah,
do.
some people are nice enough to ask me, and I say, nah, I don't want that. Because it's,
People tear your stuff up.
there you go.
Yeah.
People tell me something. Because you might be nice. You might take care of everything, but the people you invite, you know what I mean, they might just tear my stuff up. And I don't want that. So
I've Airbnb a lot of places that had a lot of parties in my youth. And we ain't never tear it up, but we had a good time in people's house. So, if you can have a good time.
I guess you can have a good time tearing things up. But all right, Dr. Tasha, people want to know what's your social media? How can people reach out to you?
I'm not really big on social media, but my Instagram is I_drum94.
I_drum94.
Yeah.
You play the drums?
I do.
Okay. What school did you graduate from?
A college?
Yeah.
I graduated from University of South Florida for my bachelor's. Graduated from Michigan State. Go Green.
Go Green.
For my PhD. Yeah.
All right, Michigan State in the house for a PhD. All right, so everybody watching, listen, leave your comments below about what you think about house hacking. Is it something you would do? Is it something you want to do? Is it something can you do? You know what I mean? Because some people think only younger people can do it, but I personally think anybody can do it, so it just makes sense. So comment below, let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, we're gonna put her social media on the screen. Everybody, thank you for watching, and please make sure you watch the video that's next to me, man.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
He probably already said in a lot of his other videos, but I just want to say, I know a lot of people, engineers, they have analysis paralysis. They don't want to do it. They're scared they might fail and things like that. But it is really important to fail for it. You learn so much in your failure, and you will never know if you don't try. And so just get out there and do it.
Just do it like Nike says. All right,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's literally that simple. So with that being said, man, just make sure y'all click on that video next to me.